Guys, do you see what's behind me? I made a fort! Do you know what that means? It's story time.
Okay guys, so today I'm going to read you a fun little story that I absolutely love. So this story was written by Philip K. Dick. This guy wrote the short story that is inspiring the new movie that's coming out. Well, it's not a new movie, but the, second part, Blade Runner that's coming out with Ryan Gosling. Okay, anyway, sorry. Little fangirl moment. So this story is called The Electric Ant, and I love it very much. So I'm just gonna get right into it and read it for you guys. Okay, you ready? The Electric Ant. At 4:15 in the afternoon, T.S.T. Garson Poole woke up in his hospital bed. He knew that he lay in a hospital bed in a 3-bed ward and realized 2 things: that he no longer had a right hand and that he felt no pain. They had given me a strong analgesic, he said to himself as he stared at the far wall with its window showing downtown New York. Webs in which vehicles and pets darted and wheeled glimmered in the late afternoon sun, and the brilliance of the aging light pleased him. It's not yet out, he thought, and neither am I. A phone lay on the table beside his bed. He hesitated, then picked it up and dialed for an outside line. A moment later, he was faced by Louis Dainsman, in charge of Triplin's activities, while he, Garson Poole, was elsewhere. "Thank God you're alive," Dainsman said, seeing him, his big fleshy face with its moon surface of pock marks flatted with relief. "I've been calling all..." "I just don't have a right hand," Poole said. "But you'll be okay. I mean, they can graft another one on. "How long have I been here?" Poole said. He wondered where the nurses and doctors had gone to. Why weren't they clucking and fussing about him making a call? 4 days, Densman said. "I can't get you out until the new hand. I'll have it done later." He wanted desperately to get back to familiar surroundings. Memory of the mercantile squib looming grotesquely on the pilot screen careened at the back of his mind. If he shut his eyes, he felt himself back in his damaged craft as it plunged from one vehicle to another, piling up enormous damage as it went. The kinetic sensation, he winced, recalling them. "I guess I'm lucky," he said to himself. "Is Sarah Banton there with you?" Densman asked. "No, of course. His personal secretary, if only for job considerations, would be hovering close by, mothering him in her jejune infantile way. All heavy-set women like to mother people, he thought, and they're dangerous. If they fall on you, they can kill you. "Maybe that's what happened to me," he said, aloud. "Maybe Sarah fell on my squib." No, a tie rod in the steering fin of your squib split apart during the heavy rush hour traffic, and you..." "I remember." He turned in his bed as the door of the ward opened. A white-clad doctor and 2 blue-clad nurses appeared, making their way toward his bed. "I'll talk to you later," Poole said as he hung up the phone. He took a deep, expectant breath. "You shouldn't be phoning quite so soon," the doctor said as he studied his chart. "Mr. Garson Poole, owner of Triplin Electronics, maker of random Iden darts that track their prey for a circle radius of 1,000 miles, responding to unique NSF wave patterns. You're a successful man, Mr. Poole. But Mr. Poole, you're not a man. You're an electric ant." "Christ," Poole said, stunned. "So we can't really treat you here, now that we found out." We knew, of course, as soon as we examined your injured right hand, we saw the electronic components, and then we made a torso x-ray, and of course, they bore out our hypothesis. What, Mr. Poole said, is an electric ant? But he knew. He could decipher the term. A nurse said, an organic robot? I see, Poole said. Frigid perspiration rose to the surface of his skin, across all his body. You didn't know? The doctor said. No. Poole shook his head. The doctor said, we get an electric ant every week or so, either brought in here from a squid accident like yourself, or one seeking voluntary admission, one who, like yourself, has never been told, who has functioned alongside humans, believing itself human. As to your hand, he paused. Forget my hand, Poole said savagely. Be calm, the doctor leaned over him, peered acutely down into Poole's face. We'll have a hospital boat convey you over to a service facility where repairs or replacement on your hand can be made at a reasonable expense. Either to yourself, if you're self-owned, or to your owners, if such there are. In any case, you'll be back at your desk at Triplin functioning just as before. Except, Poole said, now I know.